Hello! It is time for Rhythm Cafe. It is time for the gods of rhythm themselves. Not us. That would be a little a lot to think of myself that way, or even Ian that way. Hi, Ian.
I am Heather. When someone asks you if you're a god, you say you're a god.
But I don't like to live in the House of Lies. I just like to visit.
Oh, I've been building this house of my own with my own two lips for the past too many years to go back now. Hey, welcome. I feel welcome because I'm the guest here today. I'm the disembodied voice of rhythmic knowledge, and I guess I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ian.
It's good to meet you, Ian. I'm glad you can be here today.
I'm very happy to be here, Heather. First time caller, long time listener to the Rhythm Cafe.
Oh, well, that's amazing. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, since this is your first time calling in?
Oh well, I mean I've been following the program for a number of years, namely from afar and then a little bit closer than one might be comfortable admitting, especially in a recorded environment. But I'm happy to bring my I found my teapot yesterday and I'm excited.
How much tea can your teapot hold?
It's one of those square iron ones.
Ooh.
The Japanese style, and it can hold a single or maybe two cups probably, but that's enough to get me through at least the first half of this show. Importantly, though, it means my iron's gonna go up.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad there's positive effects to finding a teapot.
Long.
Yes. So, for those of you who may be new, I'm Heather. That, as you can hear, this Ian. We're the hosts of Rhythm Cafe. We on the Loading Ready Run streaming channel. We play rhythm games, or at least we try to. Sometimes we find games that are less rhythm or more musically inclined. That is not the case for this one. But I will warn you that a lot of rhythm games do have flashing lights and such, and thus if you find anything visually too hard to take in, please do not feel bad about leaving. That is okay. Take care of yourself first before you watch our show.
Yep. Like, subscribe, and take care of yourself.
So...
Not in that order.
Do you want me? Yeah, I think this corner's good. Turn that music back on.
So this is that Hades game everyone's talking about, right?
I don't think so. That would be amazing.
I mean, it would be amazing to be to be on the right side of popularity for once, but
Okay, so we're gonna turn off screen shake. We're gonna leave visual rhythm feedback off because I don't know what that means, but I don't want to find out. I'm gonna leave haptic feedback on because that's not a thing you can see, but it'll be there for me. So
touch the rhythm.
You really want to be there for the rhythm.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I should tell you what this game is. As far as I know, there's a story, which is a good start. And it's a runner. It's a lot kind of like the runner games, specifically.
Okay.
And, but it's got gods instead of Commander Video.
I mean, if we don't start off as Apollo, literal runner dude, there may be some misunderstanding. But I'm willing to see what they've got for us.
I believe we, yes, hello. I don't know who we start off as. Maybe we get a character choice. Maybe we can play Hades. That's who you play in Hades, right? You play literally Hades, and he's trying to escape his own domain, right?
Much like The Legend of Zelda, you are playing the titular character.
That is why I do like those Zelda games. I love playing Zelda.
Link Zelda. That's his last name, right?
Am I selecting yes if it's bigger?
I think so. Yeah, like it's bigger, it's flashing. I think the big flashy one is the one that you were selecting.
Okay,
I
good.
hope.
I do have a problem when it comes to choices where there's only two and I can't tell the difference.
Ah, the illusion thereof.
Yes, tell me how to play your game. Our name is Lyric.
Ah,
Excellent.
well, that's
We're here for the puns.
wonderful. Made up gods. Love it. I mean, hold on a second.
I don't know. Is Lyric made up?
I
I don't know that much about gods.
Is Lyric any less made up than Zeus, I want Amaterasu, or Yahweh? Listen up, Lyric. You're gonna have to work hard to defeat these monsters. Each monster and obstacle has a certain action required to pass them. Try and match the actions to the beat. Keep an eye on your rhythmometer, cause once it hits max, you're really feeling the groove. Keep an eye on your health too, because if you don't have any, you'll die. But if you're right on the rhythm, after each combo of 10, you'll get some health back. Just to say, if you work hard, you'll feel better about yourselves. Ha 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 ha. Let's begin.
Thanks, Dad? Sure. I don't know.
I mean, it's Zeus, so I mean, like, the probability is fairly high.
So we got smash button, that, you know, and a shield button.
Just fuck up that pottery.
Jumpy jumps. Slidey slides.
Ooh, look at your rhythmometer go! You're heating up. You're on fire!
Beating stuff up to the beat. Well, that's fun.
That's the spirit! Now go back to the temple. When you're ready, get out there and save the realm!
Yeah, okay. I think we scored a D. Sure. Sure we did.
I guess. Pointy D.
Oh, the earth is shaking. Is there an earthquake? I hope that doesn't include the screen shake because we turned it off. Wait, it's not just the ground. Everything is shaking. That's why everything looks so still. The trees, the animals, we're all moving. It's like the earth rotates or something. What could possibly be happening?
Yeah! Dance with me, world! Everything in the sun's reach is mine to charm with.
Hi. Well, I hope you're not a monster, because I intend to beat those up. Time to fight.
I'm impressed that you're able to actually run along with the path of totality of this eclipse like that.
Apparently I unlocked a trophy. I mean, we're basically playing a Zelda game, right? We're breaking a ton of pots.
Yeah, and Skeleton Warriors. I mean, this is so far the two things I associate most with the original Legend of Zelda. I like it when some of the debris gets stuck in front of you.
You just kind of...
Shove it along.
I mean, if you're gonna make a runner game...
Yeah. looks pretty good too.
The timing on this is quite good. It's also very clear about what you want, what it wants you to do, which I like.
Yes. Little warrior thinks they have the rhythm to stop a titan. I have to say you've done well so far, but... Sorry, kid. You can never hope to keep up with the Helios, god of the sun!
Pretty sure Helios used a chariot, and the sun was not his head.
Well, as you can see, I'm a bit more fancy, and so I have a Vespa. Anyway, I'll humor you. What is my favorite snack?
Your favorite stack or snack?
Snack!
Oh, cheese.
Good, I'm glad we got into that conversation.
Was it cheese? We may never know.
It's ribs. Spare ribs.
As a snack?
Right, that's why that video doesn't really work for me all that well. Oh god, can you imagine if they had bags like what you keep beef jerky in, but it's just full of like moist but room temperature spare ribs?
I can't imagine that, and I don't like it.
Chef-stable ribs! They're delicious! I was expecting you to, like, say sun chips or some other sun-based pun. Or sun tea. But nope, it's meat! I like meat, tiny bits of meat on tiny bits of bones.
Okay. That's cool. So, I failed your riddle. Does that mean I can't dance off into the sky where the Titans live, I guess?
I mean, we probably have to have a boss battle or something first, so, look, there's gonna be 3 stages to each one of these stages, and in the last one you're going to beat me. So, unless what's being said is opposite of what I'm saying.
Okay, alright. Well, let's see what happens.
Sure! Let's get to it! Okay, wait. What kind of story is actually happening here?
So the gods are partying in the sky, and he talked about some sisters. Since you passed my challenge, I'll at least accompany you to find them. So it sounds like basically the gods are partying so hard that they caused an earthquake.
So yet once again we are back in Katamari Damacy plotline.
We're less fighting anybody. I mean, we're fighting some skeletons and some pots that happen to be in the way. But it's more like we're the angry neighbor who lives on Earth who's like, hey, can you turn the volume down? It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I have to work in the morning, and I know that it's like Saturday and you like to party, but it's really hard to sleep with an earthquake.
I'm loving the idea that the Oracle of Delphi is just there to, like, metaphorically bang the broom on the ceiling of heaven, just like, keep it down!
I think I S-ranked that. That looks like an...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know if this game does triple S. Oh, and I thought you were bad, Helios. It's the middle of the night. Why is this music so loud? Can't I get some sleep? See? I'm basically right. I'm an angry neighbor. Come to tell you to turn down your music, and your beat bops, and your stereos, and your totally weird hip hops, and whatever TikTok things you do, you tiny children, you. Large children, you're gods. You're gonna be gigantic.
That's right! We're huge, and that means we have huge guts! Rip and tear!
The pre-party party. No, that means partying for hours.
The moon is high in the sky, so this is gonna be a little excitable sister. She's the middle Titan sibling and the goddess of the moon.
Ah, Sailor Moon's mom used to party hard. That's what I get out of that.
Oh yeah, no, that's throwing extravagant parties all through the night is exactly what caused the Moon Kingdom to fall the first time. So now they're all sleeping on Earth. Waiting for, I don't know, 1996 when I guess they'll awaken for some reason.
Goddess of the Moon, huh? Are we in the timeline where she didn't invite Beryl and she's gonna get mad and they have to go forward in time? Or are we in the timeline where this is just like, that didn't happen for some reason? Some sort of fanfiction timeline.
Cartoon timeline. Look, if you want to impress the Moon Queen, you gotta bring the moon pudding. That's all I understand. She's a lot of fun to dance with. They're big. We'll have a party of Titanic proportions, which is to say we'll all go down below the decks and we'll all listen to some Irish jig music and you'll get spun around a lot.
Gotcha. Well, I'll make sure I figure out what any of your words mean. I'm gonna go and party with Celine, or tell her to stop partying. One of the two.
Sweet! I'm off to go have sex inside of a Model A Ford down in storage.
TMI. TMI. Now I'm beating up trees with my shield power?
Huh. Oh, those aren't trees. Are they Medusas?
Oh, maybe. That would make more sense.
You're reflecting the stone power back at them. See, we got Harpies here. No, you know, that is just a tree.
Trees, well known for radiating moonlight mirror shields.
Shooting trees with their moonlight, kicking skeletons for a fight. Headless gods all through the night. This isn't Sailor Moon. Okay, can't tell if that's a god with their head way down headbanging or if that's just a disembodied beard.
I think it could be either one. But I do think they're gonna lift their head up, maybe? Or not. Sure. Why not?
Wow. This party's really heating up. So, a mortal who danced along to the rhythm and accompanied by my dear brother, too. Oh, what a surprise! But don't get your hopes up just yet. I'm just a prelude to the real fun. I'm Celine, the middle Titan sibling and goddess of the moon. Don't make me repeat myself, okay? Here's my ultimate challenge, so try and keep up with this. Ha 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 ha! Let ready look!
Okay. I wouldn't mind some button remapping for this. I might, like, because I have to hit A and B for the sword and the shield, and I kind of want to hit, like, A and Y.
That feels like a much better positioning. Anyway, I'm beat. Mortals do know how to party. This is just the fun This is just as this was as fun than the party in the skies, huh, Helios? Totally worth getting kicked over, right? I bet my father is still super mad.
You get kicked out by your dad? Over a party? Wait, how badly did you trash the house?
Now give it a rest. Wasn't that bad. I had to hose out the entire, I want to say, what's the Parthenon? That's it, yes. That's a Greek word, right? Anyway, it's not true. It was a lie. It was all a dream. Yeah. Go talk to Morpheus. He's the guy, right? Yeah.
If you can't handle partying up in the heavens where you're supposed to be, what makes you think where I live can handle your parties? I'm gonna kick you out too.
Well, there's no White Castles in heaven. How are we supposed to get snacks if there's no White Castles? Which is why we had to come to the human realm. Unfortunately, all you humans are too early in your own history to have invented the White Castle, let alone the tiny, terrible hamburger. Jeez. Look, I'll come with you to find my darling little sister. She can make burgers.
Am I gonna have to fight your dad? I'm gonna have to fight your dad, aren't I? Well, fine, let's go. I mean, yeah, sounds like we're gonna have to fight her dad.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright. Well, it feels like I've been running non-stop for an entire evening, and maybe before that.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. Is that when the sun sets?
That's the problem, kid. It's an easy time to remember. It's not 4:20. It's not 69 o'clock. It's 5 p.m. That's when the sunrise shift is over. Time to go home. Someone else gets to close the shop. Lock up. I don't have the responsibility. And I don't have the time to care about it. Anyway, if you find the girl who can sleep through anything in the mornings, she'll be the one to help you out with this. Anyway, I'm great at being loud. It usually falls to father to wake up, even though I'm the loud one.
Wait, is this why the days get shorter and shorter in the year? You can't get your sister up in the morning to do dawn guard? Well, I'm going to be loud too.
Great! Be loud! That'll set time straight. Yes! Perhaps you'll be loud enough to undo daylight savings time! The true reason.
Oh, the true villain all along. We're fighting DST. Let me at him.
Ah, there's the music. Do you think we might just be racing along an unfinished aqueduct? Or are we going directly to Rome?
Rome. But it's an aqueduct that goes to Rome.
Okay, all aqueducts will lead to Rome. Whoa!
I think woke her up. Please tell me she's not vomiting.
Just 5 more minutes.
No!
5 more minutes. Slap, slap.
I do dig her headphones, though.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty rad.
Oh, she thinks you're an alarm clock lyric. That's funny. Those haven't even been invented yet. Oh, human, who are you? Oh, damn care, I hate this stupid job. I don't even get to be the goddess of something cool like the sun and the moon, because they're already taken by my stupid idiot siblings. Why did I have to get the dawn shift? Ugh. Take this and get out of my room. I'm gonna go back to vomiting out of my eyes. Whew.
Why do I have to be loud? I don't like being loud. I should have put some headphones on so I could be loud and not be loud. For me. Just for me. I don't know how they went to sleep.
Check out my headphones. They're from Bose. They block out all the bullshit, and that's how I get to sleep. Yes, I got them off of eBay. They're much less expensive. Yeah, yes, they're much less expensive when you buy them used. And because they're not in-ear headphones, you can give them a proper cleaning, and you don't have to worry about anyone else's ear gunk. You don't want that stuff in your ears anyway. Anyway, you're being loud, and I'm putting the headphones back on. So loud that I could hear you from the skies, but I can't hear you now. They're noise canceling.
I am a disembodied voice. Why did you bring my kids back? Ugh, I kicked them out for a reason. But fine, I guess we'll fight. Oh, shit.
Oh, so you got father's attention too. Well, if you're trying to teach my idiot siblings some responsibility by making them go back to the skies, this'll come with you. I'm not opposed to apologizing to father.
Oh, that's great. Cool. So, there'll be like 4 of us. One of you is Sailor Moon. This'll go over well, I'm sure. Yeah, this'll be great.
Oh shit, no, we're here to watch.
Dang it.
You're on your own.
You, disembodied voice! I brought your children back. Please take them back. Also, I'm not gonna be formal about it. And there's not gonna be a party or welcoming anything. Just, they're making a lot of noise. Just take them back already.
We're sorry. We are. I'm acting sorry right now. Hey, Eos. Sorry, I'm sorry too. Couldn't hear you over these headphones.
No. Leave. Oh, no, I know, I guess you're staying. But clean up your mess. Or you're all grounded. Again, which I think is what I did the first time. You too, mortal. You're responsible now too. Wait, no, you're not my dad. If I'm a god, it's basically the same thing. No. Okay, but if we clean up all the party cups and I don't know, fix the smashed paintings or whatever they broke, will you take them back and not kick them out ever again? But, well, okay. If you can, then sure.
I'm too tired to bother with whatever this is. I'm going to sleep in the corner. And I'm going to sleep in the middle of the room. I'm going to sleep on the ceiling! I'm a god!
Okay, but I get the top bunk. Let's play some music and make cleaning feel like a party. That won't go badly at all.
You whistle while you work. I'm a little worried that this might just be the end of the game.
I believe it's the end of the story. From when they first put it out, but I think they put out some more stuff on here recently. I hope if they have, because I believe there are actually a few more levels to this. I'm hoping for maybe some more sprite variety.
You have your 4 different enemies. I appreciate that this game takes the time to let you know that that pottery is an enemy.
Oh, this god is just faceless. Oh, no, got a face. Fine, I guess you cleaned things, sort of, with a sword and a shield, but I'm not so sure this is cleaning. Well, I'm sure it's fine. We'll just dump this in this section somewhere, and but it's still a mess. So, clean this other thing. These skeletons, clean them with your sword.
I'm not a fan of the tapping the bicep flex.
I do think it would be really funny if he also did like a lot of headbanging.
No!
Died. Gotta do it again.
I mean, yes.
But that means we can skip that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can just die by falling off a cliff. That makes sense.
Just like real life. You can, but you don't have to. Good enough.
Well, sure. Good enough. You can return to the mortal realm and I'll keep my children, I guess. Oh, cool. I've been up for like, 24 hours, maybe 36. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell if I run fast enough to just bypass the sun, or if your kids were just moving the sun around and effing with me with time, or if real time moved. But I'm sure everyone will be really excited that there won't be any more earthquakes, or late sunrises, or loud nights. That's a lot of problems you were causing.
Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have put everyone to bed without you. Don't stop grooving.
Yes, it's important that you never stop grooving. Now that you've visited the realm of the gods, you've been imbued with power, which means a great responsibility. And remember, cleaning can be fun. You should really check into these headphones.
Well, cool. I've made some friends who I hope to never see again. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Yes, please go away.
Bees get degrees.
Look, you're back for some reason.
Hey, why am I hearing music again? I thought we talked about that.
Oh, they're called in-ear monitors. So even though you can't see that you're wearing headphones, we know that you are.
We've been over this. You can't just put things in people's ears without their consent.
I know, but we're gods. We do what we want. And we want you to have an amazing auditory experience.
Are you sure it was you and not, like, Adobe Digital?
No, Adobe would probably go for the very sad route of giving you a substandard functionality and then making you pay per month.
Ugh, that sounds awful.
Well, okay, the reason for that is that we sometimes choose voices before seeing what a character looks like, and I find that usually turns out great. Case in point, today. So I guess if you fail at reflecting the shield, you just get to walk by them.
Well, then you get hit by them. And if you let up during the hold, it counts it as you not doing it. Get enough. Good thing there's healing. Hey, you! That's right. What's going on?
No? Perhaps you're about to go on a bizarre adventure.
All right. I accept, but I don't think I have much of a choice in this matter.
Oh, absolutely not. That's how becoming a JoJo works.
Oh no. Which JoJo? Which JoJo are we talking? Are we talking old JoJo or new JoJo? Are we talking Italian JoJo? Which one?
Ancient Greek JoJo.
They haven't done an ancient Greek one, have they?
No.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. What would a Greekly named JoJo be named?
Oh my gosh. I should know this. And there's already Giorgio. No, Giorgio. There we go. Jocrates. No, thanks, Corvus. You got it. There we go. Jocrates Jopopopoulos.
I am really sorry. I didn't know you hadn't seen JoJo before. It's a lot to take in all at once.
Yes, it's true. I'm not against JoJo. I think the designs look real cool. But the enemies scare me a little bit.
Well, I mean, the music's really good too, and really that's why you're here in the first place, isn't it?
Oh man, could we get a JoJo rhythm game? Could we?
You know, that's something I've never considered, and it's possibly one of the things I want most of all right now.
Yeah, no kidding. I do.
Perfect.
I would love a JoJo rhythm game. It'd be so good.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you're back! It's time to stop!
Oh, hello again. It's nice to have you back in front of me for another discussion about scolding.
Okay, so this is your fault?
Yes. Unfortunately, we Titans have a very hard time properly apologizing for things.
Right. That tracks.
So I'm here to say, I'm sorry, directly to you, without anyone else knowing. It's the only way we can get an apology out these days.
Unbelievable.
I know, right?
Ooh,
If I
that's
did
really
it any other way, people would just drag me out on Twitter for all time.
Actually, I really dig the background for this one. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm supposed to shield first. Okay. And we found your Medusas, I think.
Hey!
Gorons?
Gorgon, there we go, yeah.
Gorgons. Gorons are a different franchise.
I do like that the pottery's getting more detailed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like, the aesthetics to this game are wonderful, bizarre mishmash. How much fun we're having!
Yep.
I'm having fun, and I'm not even willing to apologize for it.
Oh, you should never apologize for having fun unless it's fun at someone else's expense. Were you having fun at my expense?
No.
Okay.
Whew, got away with that one.
Oof, died.
Is that snake thing wearing a schoolgirl uniform?
I don't know. Wait, yeah, actually, I think you might be right.
I don't want to be right, but I will accept it.
Looks like a cheerleader outfit.
Okay.
I think it's possible that the snakes on their head might be wearing lipstick. They definitely have
Definitely
some
sunglasses.
really long like pink fingernails. Like they dressed up. I mean they came to party.
I appreciate that they only painted the tips of the fingernails too.
That's pretty good. I'm probably gonna die when I go back, but yeah, that was worth it. Or maybe I'll heal. That could also happen.
Nice.
Clean! You've totally wrung them out!
It's fine. It's fine. I agreed to party.
Oh, we're getting back to our previous conversation. If they're so tired, perhaps it's time for them to take a nap.
And then that's the time for cleaning, right?
Well, yes, you should definitely do your cleaning while other people are too asleep to notice. Then they'll feel really bad.
Then they'll feel bad when they wake up and they weren't able to be part of the cleaning.
Ah, you guys. Cleaning's just an after party.
Well, we're very bad at maintaining interpersonal relationships in a standard way. We are titans, after all.
Ah, real big ones.
That means when you're as big as us, that means you have the biggest assholes.
Okay, so real question. How old are you? Are you just Titans or are you Teen Titans?
Ooh, the cliffhanger.
Hey, you didn't answer my question.
I'm old enough.
Old enough to sleep in, that's for sure.
Look, you weren't able to sleep through the night until you were 5 years old.
Yeah, and someone wasn't able to hold it through the night until they were 7.
Huh. Well, okay. I'll get back to you on whether or not you're superheroes, I guess. You're definitely old enough to know better than to fight, right?
Oh, yeah. We won't put up any sort of resistance. You're clearly shown that you are the dominant force in this particular area.
So they have us going through the actual story, so the one we're making up, is that everything's happening again, but none of them seem to be the cause. Do you want to guess new villain or Dad had a party and hasn't told anyone?
I'm gonna say different dad.
Different Dad.
Yeah, so I guess new villain. I guess is what the more common way of saying that.
I like second
Don't-
Dad.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I mean, stub. Like, share, and stub. Bite me.
Okay, so how about we just stop for a moment and take a break, a commercial break,
Ooh, how exciting.
before we
Commerce.
start that next segment. And I don't know if this story part's over, but we'll find out in a minute when we're back from actual commercial breaks. Hello.
Hello.
Excellent. We are back for Rhythm Cafe and our
Yeah.
fighting god thing.
Attacking and dethroning God.
Yeah.
You know, like you do.
You know, I went and looked around the moon base while we were on break because I was like, I don't really particularly have anything I need to do, but it's been a while since I've been here. And I found that there's mostly a full box of candy canes on the kitchen table, which have probably
I've
been here for ages.
I've been aging those because when you eventually leave the candy canes for long enough, they'll get soft and they're much more pleasant to chew through than they are. Because nothing
not aware.
sucked on a candy cane.
Was not aware.
They're a secret tech.
So
The secret tech is, of course, to
they'll be good come Christmas, is what you're saying.
probably. I mean, if they're not good now, just bite into a candy cane later. Let me know.
All right, maybe we'll see. I don't know if I want mint or not.
Good call.
This is it's a little chilly outside, but we'll see. Maybe I'll take one home.
If you do that inhale thing when you're minting, yeah, that can really cause some pain there.
I mean, it's not that cold out compared to like when I did that as a kid and then regretted it, but I don't want to relive it.
It's a safe tack to take.
Oh, we're still in this conversation.
Oh, yes.
Whoops. I thought we were closer to the end. Yep. Now we're out. Maybe.
Yep. Okay, that's the end of the conversation. Perfect. Got it. Good.
Are we still in this conversation? Maybe. Yep. Added shielding.
God damn it.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Oh no.
Alright. Okay, what happens when I hit campaign then? Okay, I guess we were here.
Simulation surf.
Neat. I mean, while we're out here, you see these trophies. Okay, I get points. I don't know if they do anything. Bone to pick. Beat up 10 skeletons. Beat 10 armored skeletons. Harpies. Destroy vases. Slimes. There were slimes? Oh, right. No, I remember them now.
Yep. Yeah, those are the
Dryads.
jump hit ones.
There were dryads. That's what we were fighting.
Ah.
Okay. Gorgons. Play marathon for 5 minutes. Play marathon for 15 minutes.
I assume they mean that this is a mode called Marathon, and you're just not supposed to close the game and play Bungie's Marathon.
Oh, it's been a long time since I played marathon.
I
Fall
can
into
tell
a
you, I did
pit.
for a lot more than 15 minutes.
Slide under gates. Complete things. It's just completing lo-fi beats. Simulation surf for the full combo. Okay, yeah, that makes sense that you would put that in a rhythm game. Let's do again. Complete all base and remix levels on time warp mode. There's time warp mode.
Oh.
I
mean,
I'm gonna
that's
guess
just
it's
a
this
jump.
thing.
I would guess it's just a jump to the left.
And a shift to the right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not infringing. Eos, my favorite Greek god of cameras. Game looks nice in the daylight. Oh.
This might take a couple tries.
You got it.
mean, I think I'll get it down pretty easily. I just keep flubbing some of my buttons. To be honest, I'd be a little disappointed if it was a rhythm game with not much challenge. Oh, I see what's happening. I keep hitting a second button when I go to do the Dryad thing. I think it's not happy about it. Jumping into the gate is also probably not a good strategy.
Yeah, it looks like she's just either vomiting out of her eyes or clearing her nasal passages.
Like, I'm just not quite sure why she's either crying or doing anything like that in the background. Because she just seems like she's tired.
Like, I'm sure there's a good reason in mythology, but, I mean, Greek mythology is so last millennium. Siri, that wasn't about you.
Did you activate Siri?
All it said was last millennium, and Siri's like, no, I can't do that, bud.
This is your voice.
Oh, right, yes, no, this is all wrong. Who's messing up my music, and who is that imposter?
I'm a little more concerned about monsters.
No, it's not that bad, Eros. But it's not my vision. Well, Lyric seems to like it. Look at them. They're really getting into the rhythm.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Unless you really don't like it, then it's not. We should stop them.
Seriously, I know monsters are pain, but you might be enjoying yourself just a little, right? And if you are, that's wrong.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. Alright, I guess the music is pretty good. I would agree with that, to be honest. I think the music's been pretty good in this game so far.
But you like the original one, right? The one with the Charles Martinet?
Let them work, yes! This is clearly a lower budget game and they can't afford fancy voice actors. No matter how much they charge on Cameo.
Did the thing.
Boop 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 boop.
Huh. So it's just an imitation up there. Same as the music, like a reflection in a broken mirror.
I wonder if that's a reference to some other legend. Did Eos just say something deep? Or is she just pulling things out of her ass again?
Definitely pulling things.
It's like a magician with handkerchiefs. I just keep pulling gold out and you keep casting it in front of the swines like pearls before swine.
Right, that was a lot of metaphors that you mixed all together. Anyway, who is breaking the mirrors and getting 7 years of bad luck?
Probably the pigs. I don't know why we feed them literal pearls anyway. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, it's probably the swine. I'm not sure why we feed them pearls in the first place. It's not nutritionally balanced.
Yes. But is waking up the pigs a bad thing? Are they breaking our mirrors?
Got a point. Hey, yo, God Dad, you up there? Could we like talk or something? Preferably face to face. What? Ah!
Ah!
Ugh. Why do children scream? I thought you were old enough to not do that anymore.
Ah! Why are we all screaming?
Alright, what's the matter?
Well, it's the screaming.
No, clean up this mess. There's another one. You clean it up. And
The chore wheel.
whose turn is on the chore wheel today? I did last week.
Well, then it seems like it's, I don't know, Glasses Boy.
Wait, what is this? This cheap vase imitation. What? Nah, it's good. It's good enough. Trust me. I know we broke the last vase and we bought this one off of eBay, and it's slightly a different brand because it's misspelled, but it's fine. Watch yourself. I am watching myself. I paid less money for a thing that does the same thing. It's perfectly good.
They've got a point, Dad. Not everyone needs Bose headphones. Some of us can make do with Sonys or Jabras.
That's a lot of things going on there. Just, whoops, I did the thing again.
That's where the marathon is.
I have to do the... By doing that, I have to go past the part where I would have checkpointed.
No!
It's fine, I'll just get good. Or not.
this breakdown here.
Yeah, we did that combo already. I don't know if I can actually do that.
Oh no.
It's a lot to try to do one-handed. I wonder...
Remap.
Start. Do other buttons. No.
God, that
Yeah.
is rough.
Just a lot there.
So this is the second to last level?
This is the last level, I think. Unless there might be another, like, I guess a third part to it. Get to the party Gorgon. And then she kinda...
Yeah, the ramp up's a bit much.
It's just a lot to... Like, I can hear the beat they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe? Good enough.
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
Got it.
Well, no, I concede. Good enough has been called. Yeah, that's right, you better call good enough. Although I suspect there's another part, maybe. Actually, yes. Wait, for real? Well, I guess I should tell you this is Second Dad's work. Wait, Second Dad? Yes. He doesn't like to miss things, and he was making sure he never does, and, well, he's got no respect for what other people do. It has been a while since he decided to make that my problem. Well, but I'll look into this matter. I'll go talk to Second Dad. This is my life now, isn't it? Isn't it?
Well, you're friends with the 3 coolest titans in the skies. Rocking parties are your destiny.
No.
Let's say moonlight destiny.
Joke aside,
I'm not joking.
we appreciate your help, Lyric, the most dependable mortal I've ever met.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks. That would mean a lot if I really wanted to be your friends. But I don't. I just want you to turn the music down.
Well, sometimes we don't get to choose the friends that we make. Sometimes the friends that we make are made for us
Wait,
along
what?
the way.
I'm asleep.
But.
Till next time, pretty warrior.
Please don't call me that. Oh, that was the end of the level.
Ah,
Excellent.
out of nowhere.
So. Right, now we can do the time warp.
Completed everything. Good job.
Okay, well, first we're gonna go look at our trophies. Like,
Oh yeah.
because nothing like a trophy to tell you that you did good enough. We destroyed 1,000 skeletons. Very important.
Yep.
Completed a level. Also good. And all the remixed levels. Alright. Time warp mode speeds up gameplay by a factor of 1.2.
Is that fun?
Let's find out.
Okay, yeah, there's
Oh.
only one way to find out, I guess.
I do like that it switches. Wait, I did it wrong. It switches
Interesting.
the screen. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm into it.
sure. Let's see what happens. Oh, they add the filter for the whole thing. We don't need to read that again. Now it's like we're watching this on an old CRT.
Yeah, I like it. One, two, three, four.
This is like listening to your podcast in 1.2 speed, right?
Yeah, I think perfectly. Oh god, that would make rhythm games the worst because I like the speed boost feature that takes out the pauses but doesn't adjust the speed. That would ruin rhythm games.
I mean, I know the first few levels are definitely going to be a thing where I'm like, oh, 1.2? Nothing. That last one we did. Nope.
Yeah, this seems like a nice little relaxing playthrough. More chats.
I mean, increasing difficulty by upping speed is it's generally just an option I see in rhythm games as opposed to a mode.
And generally one that you're allowed to adjust a bit too.
So I think it usually just adjusts the speed at which things come at you. This seems like it's adjusting the music, which I'm not sure if I'm in love with or not. Or rather, I'm not sure I actually like.
Do you think it's pitching up the tone too?
would assume it would probably be. Just kind of...
It's a very simple up pitch. And then it brings down the tempo for the dialogue portion. Wow, that is a weird transition.
Huh. Oh, it's really weird to hear it go down and back.
Yeah. Just that quickly back and forth. This seems like something else, now that I think about it.
Alright, that was neat.
What does that sound like to me? Nope, not gonna be able to figure it out.
That's stuff. Time warp. It's weird because it's giving, like, points for these. There's nothing that's like spend your points or... So I'm gonna guess it's just a score-based thing?
I guess. Unless you can make it slower.
Easy and normal mode. I could see it being a thing of, like, maybe... Nah, the way their game's laid out doesn't seem like they've left room for, like, a unlock a hard mode.
Yeah.
Outside of, like, the time warp thing. Alright, let's play Marathon. See how Marathon runs.
Just hearing that phrase is enough to bring me a smile, Heather.
I mean, I could only play Marathon in the school computer hubs. Because they were set up on a few computers.
It was probably the game I put the most, or the first-person shooter I put the most time into. Especially in network play. That's the one that I want to play most of all the next time we do any sort of get together for any sort of network gaming fest.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Take it back old school.
I mean, those do kind of feel like they're meant to be a bit of a nostalgia thing for the people playing.
Right? Yeah. That's always been my feeling too.
funny because with this mode, I'm actually more afraid that I'm gonna like mistime the jump and die that way than through any of the other things. Like that.
Jumps I can feel definitely being an area where timing is more important because it's less forgiving, I guess.
I wonder what God mode means. Main level, God mode, total.
I wonder.
Hmm.
Because I do see like one of the ratings is definitely godly, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate that given the what they're going for with the game. Because everything else is like good and great, I think. It's hard to read the words sometimes when I'm not watching them.
It's not the thing you need to pay the most attention to.
Okay, so Marathon just brings back that. I'm just gonna Google it and see if there's a thing that explains it.
Yeah. What is God mode? Hey Siri, what's God mode?
God. Third-person shooter. Survival style.
Well, there you go.
Hear more?
No.
Unique beat maps, clear stage to unlock God modes, special beat map and challenge of the gods for the 101. Sounds like a multiplayer mode,
Interesting.
but I'm not seeing like that's just written on the spiel of the game.
Yeah. Do you need to put in a input a second controller?
I find it weird that it just wouldn't be on the main screen for something like that.
Let me see what I can dig up.
Was getting God mode points at some point? Volume controls, recent options. It seems like it would be weird, like if it's a multiplayer thing, it seems like it would be weird to kind of lock it behind anything more than what we've already done. I mean, personally, I don't
Yeah.
really like it when they lock multiplayer behind do the whole story first, but
It's just saying clear the base stage to unlock God mode's special beat map and challenge the gods rhythm one-on-one. Now, if you select it, does it just jump right into the stage, or does it?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it does. So that doesn't sound like God mode.
God mode was the second half of the stage. Oh, well, that's.
Oh,
Oops. That was me.
so you
hard.
beat God mode.
I guess so. So I guess that suggests for marathon mode, it's just a holdover from what the score screen looks like.
Right. Hunt.
Interesting. All right, what trophies do we not have? full combos. Yeah, that's fine. Complete all story levels. Did I not do that? Oh no, wait, I did do that. I'm just reading these wrong.
Right.
It's completing all the stages with full combos. Which, I mean, I could probably do for some of them, but I don't care.
That's right, and if you can only do it for some of them, that means you don't get the trophy, so...
There's also, yeah, complete all levels with a full combo. Don't blink, defeat 10 Gorgons. Have I not defeated 10 Gorgons? I feel like I would have by now. Play a marathon for 5 minutes, 10, 15. Fall into a pit, fall 40 times. I mean,
That sounds like an exciting one.
I'm gonna guess it's just something you probably do eventually with marathon. Complete any level with 1 heart left. Oh, that's annoying. That's I just like trophies that are like it's exciting if you do it by accident because hey, you did the thing, but because there's a healing factor in this game that's basically just asking you to kind of do really poorly at the end and then make it through.
Yeah, it's kind of like an immersion gameplay, I guess, there. It's one of those things you would normally do just to inject some fun for yourself, but now you get a trophy.
Complete. Right, the new stages with full combos. Complete time warp things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, which is it's pretty basic achievements for this kind of thing, but I'm a little disappointed that there's just not a few more character sprites.
Yeah, like I like that they update the character sprites a bit, and they make it like they kind of evolve over the course of the game. But
Yeah.
it'd be nice to see some different enemies themed to whichever Titan that you're currently going up against.
Well, and the remix levels are not a bad way to go about putting out some extra content where you're reusing your assets. Because they didn't even they blamed what's his face's brother, but you never got to see him.
Trying to ask, is this the early access?
No, what does it say on Steam for this game? Like, I'm playing on
Let's see.
Switch, so it could technically, I guess, be that they have put out an early access thing, but it seems a little...
Yeah, it's up on itch, and they're saying that remix mode is coming later. Cleared all stages looking for an extra challenge, ramp up the heat, and tackle fresh mixes from each level's soundtracks.
Because it feels like a pretty complete game to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's got some stuff that... It doesn't have some things that I would like to have, but that doesn't mean they have to be there.
No, do not install Steam VR for me.
The game not having a feature doesn't mean it's flawed. It doesn't make that a flaw, right? That's just... It's a thing it doesn't have.
Yeah, Rhythm of the Gods is currently a full game. That said, I'm okay with games being short.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of rhythm games also tend to be on the shorter side as well, right? Because the replay value is in getting better at the track. That said, I did only bring this on after they added the remix levels because I knew it was on the shorter side and I didn't want to have to find a second game for today.
Yeah. Choosing games for specifically for performance is that's a weird place to be the more I think about it.
And like earlier I was talking about how I like that everything was very clear on this game. Because I played they put out a demo for the Kingdom Hearts rhythm game that's coming out, I think, like next month. And it's good, like it feels like the rhythm parts feel good and that they're there. Um, there's like a ton of stuff I feel like I can't really tell how it's going to implement well from the demo. But it is a larger studio, so it would be weird to not have a lot of polish on that game.
Yeah.
But
Polish and amount of content.
yeah, and it's gonna have a large amount of content. We already know that. But I did find it felt like it had a lot going on. Like it would be harder to keep track of everything because of the design style they decided to go with. And I don't know how I feel about that. Because I don't mind rhythm games having a bit of a distraction element to them. But this felt more like you just can't, like, there's so much going on, you've got to figure out more. You better hope you've figured out all your buttons.
This is more on the Twitch side of rhythm gaming rather than patterning.
Died here.
Yeah, it's kind of a dichotomy that I've just kind of noticed about rhythm games is the different ways of gameplay, which are more Twitch reactionary and more, as opposed to, say, playing the music. Like not an instrument set, but playing with the music as as sort of an input to play with, rather than just visual. And that's sort of the flow that I enjoy.
Okay, I have to say this is one design thing I don't like for this game. So this is normal mode. We've played through the campaign fully on normal mode.
Yeah,
So everything's unlocked and everything is a score.
looks nice.
I haven't done that in Time Warp mode, but it just gives me all the.
Everything's already on.
I mean, I don't mind everything being unlocked, but I would want my scores to be separate because it's a different mode.
Yeah.
You know.
There's different constraints. So yeah, you should definitely have a different score.
Yeah, especially since there's a different trophy tied to them and everything. It's not like a big deal. It's just it's a thing that I would have expected. I like the little card art.
They are very cute.
Very good.
Although they're. The more I look at them, the more they remind me of coasters more than anything else.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a thing there.
And honestly, would be a pretty cool looking set of coasters, to be honest. So if you're listening, devs, and you want to make some extra cash, hey, you can have that one for free.
Coaster art. Alright, well, let's. Was I playing on easy?
No.
No, it must have been set to normal. Let's go on easy.
Okay. You want to try an easy
Yeah.
marathon?
I wanna go on easy and see if the last level is easier.
Go right to the end.
I want to see how they define easy. Because some games, it's like, I mean, we have a health bar, it can just be,
Lower damage.
yeah, lower damage. But for a lot of rhythm games, it's less notes. Or in something like Hatsune Miku, it's less buttons.
Yeah. Or just like a more literal music path. And it just seems like a pleasant little stage on easy mode.
How does one get rhythm heaven games on the Switch? Not through legal means. There is no rhythm heaven game on the Switch.
Yeah, you'd have to jailbreak your Switch and then install a bunch of emulators. Which you can do, by the way, and I hardly endorse personally.
Okay, yeah, they did change the map a bit. Got a little bit of less going on. Still reasonably difficult. Oh, look, I did that thing where I made it through with one heart. Good for me.
Was that planned?
No.
Okay.
So like with a lot of like it's doing that thing where it's like push A and B back and forth in rapid succession, but the way the gamepad is set up, that's using one thumb. But I play a lot of Hatsune Miku games where I like to go back and forth between two hands on notes.
Right.
So doing this like motion of this is good for me.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of that. It's not a thing I care for.
Well, it's ergonomically unsound. Like, you know, if you're taking care of your hands, developers should be putting these button presses on opposite hands just to keep you moving in different ways.
I suppose a little surprised because you know the buttons are the same on the other controller, right? So, but at the same time, it wants you to use the stick for jumping and going down. So it would be hard to like shift between this and these as well. So I'm not sure there's like the better solution would be maybe adding some bumpers. Perhaps?
Maybe. I'm not a big fan of pushing up to jump. Always throws me off.
So this game has sword hitting, shielding, jumping, and sliding, which I suppose if you really wanted to, you could take the stick completely out of the equation, map everything to the buttons. If it let you map them. Like I would like this game to have button mapping in it. I believe the Switch lets you do button mapping for the entire system, but I don't have a problem with all of my games being so I feel like I'd like it on a game by game basis.
That would make things a little bit easier to swap in between.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I do want
Because some dev...
I do want to turn on the visual and the screen shake to see what the difference is.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Because we did turn that off.
Yeah.
So, be warned, chat.
If you are susceptible to these sorts of things, turn away for the next few minutes until we've had our fill.
We'll put probably maybe mid game. Yeah, end of first story area. Okay, yeah, so there's screen shake every time I hit a thing. Oh, yeah. Nope.
I don't like those throbby side things either.
The throbby sides are definitely not a fan of.
And constant screen shake is a bit too much.
Not sure I like the screen shake, but let's just do it with just screen shake. Because at least with the sides of the screen not pulsing, that might be a little bit better. It's not as disorienting for me. But I don't like it. I'm glad I turned that off for the actual stream. Permanently. Goodbye, screen shake. Haptic feedback, I like having some kind of feedback with rhythm games. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Some people do have sensitivity to haptic feedback, and I can understand that as well. And that's good that they have the option to turn that off. But
yeah,
for me, I like it.
Like, because I can understand having a visual rhythm thing to be like, you can see where the beats are. But they already kind of have a lot of that going on with where everything is in the slabs. Because everything is one beat at a time in between, and then you know if they're standing closer that it's a faster beat. So I'm not really sure you need the screen vibrating at the sides.
No.
Really, but I understand why you put a thing in like that.
I mean, even if it is just aesthetic too, it's still a valid choice, but not my.
I'm glad
not
they
my
let you turn it off. Because wow.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's pretty much everything in that game. So let's go to the booth.
Yeah.
How do we end these things again?
Well, first of all, we like to remind people that they are that we like them, and we are happy to have them here, whether they are contributing patrons with their bits of subs, or if they're just in the chatting away, or if they're not even talking. If they're just watching, we like them all. We also like those of you who watch our stuff over at youtube.com/loadingreadylive. That's where all of our VODs end up, except for the ones that we put in other places, because there is a bit of confusion. For example, if you wanted to see our magic videos, you'd have to go over to youtube.com/LRRMTG. And if you wanted to see some of our other streams, which are put on the main channel for the reasons that they are put on the main channel, that main channel is youtube.com/loadingreadyrun. And of course, you can get links to all of our things over at loadingreadyrun.com, including our schedule, which lives at /live. And that can tell you where all the shows and what all the shows are that are coming up over the course of the next week. Heather, what do we got coming up?
Yeah, we have Corey starting us off in the morning of Monday with Play It Forward, playing Eichenfell. I'm assuming she's pretty close to the end of that.
She is indeed pretty close to finishing Eichenfell.
So
we found out the pronunciation through a song.
Oh. And then we have right after that a bonus art-based stream where if you've seen this, this was something Corey did a couple weeks ago. She's doing it again, but this time I believe it's her, Cameron, and me.
That's what I am led to believe, yes.
Draw some stuff. Who knows what? It'll be fun and an experiment. And then later that night, we will be back with episode 5 of Heat Death, which, reminder, it is pre-recorded, but it is new content that you've not seen before. And you were on this campaign.
That's right. I was there, but I haven't seen it because I was too busy being in it. It's going to be real exciting, folks.
Yeah, which means you might see some of the players in the chat during the screening, which I know has been happening for the rewatch of episodes 1 and 4.
I know Cam definitely tries to make a point to be there for that, and I'm pretty sure that I know that Corey does as well. I try to jump in for most of the chat, and so yeah, if you got questions, them.
And then Tuesday, 9 o'clock, is coming back with Minecraft Dungeons. Talking Sim is checking out Lucifer Within Us. And Let's Nope is still playing Heather's Revenge.
Oh, I'm glad they're enjoying their blood hair.
And then we have a scary stream for Crossing the Streams on Wednesday night. Phasmophobia. Oh, I maybe actually said that right for once. That was a
That is
mistake.
both, yeah.
All right. And again, for the rest of the schedule, you can check that out in the website, loadingreadyrun.com/live. For
That's right.
Rhythm Cafe next week, we are going to be playing Rhythm Fighter again, or rather, I will be in the seat to play Rhythm Fighter, and Ian will be the disembodied voice. So I get to try that out. It looks like a fun game.
I've been enjoying the way that we're coming back to the games that the other person has played. It's like, hey, I wanted to play that, yeah.
It's fun because it's like, that seems like a fun game, but I don't know. And then Ian's like, I'm gonna play it. I'm like, Ian played it, and it looked like fun. I had to watch someone play it.
All right. Well, if you, yeah. Oh, jeez, Heather, I'm tired. The last thing we like to do is we like to thank those of you who are kind enough to give us your monetary support via subscriptions, bits, and Patreon subscriptions. Thank you, Patreon subscribers. You help keep the lights on and keep us going month to month. And we like to thank you, despite the fact that you don't get on-screen acknowledgement by your name like these people. Starting with Mr. Lefisto, thank you for your 26 months of Twitch subscription.
And Sidane Tierney for 21 months. Yay, another Rhythm Cafe.
Admiral Matt has subscribed for 62 months. Thank you.
Earthen One has cheered with 51 bits. Thank you for the bits.
And Prowly 2K subscribes for 5 months. Keep rocking. We will.
Colon or Colonel, maybe Colonel Creener for 43 months. Welcome back.
And E-Block with those 318 bits. Meow.
The Shame Granny has subscribed for 44 months. Ian Horner, what is all that screaming coming from your room, young man? You'll wake the gods with those shameful noises.
God, the things I have to do to stay in the will. Hey, Gar, subscribing for 11 months. That's almost a year. Thank you.
And the Cheese Stand Alone for 26 months, because as we know, cheese was not the favorite snack of the god that I asked if their snack was cheese, because I can't remember their name, but it was ribs.
Yep.
Freeze-dry ribs.
Oh, God. You managed to take them and make them worse, Heather, and that is impressive.
And joining us for like that last end sub is James K 902 for 35 months. Welcome back.
Thanks, James K.
Unless it's James SK, but you're still welcome back.
Ooh, it could be James Saskatchewan 902. If it is, let us know. If it's not, don't say anything. Okay.
Ian.
Yes.
I know you have to make those loud noises that wake up the gods, but where do you make them when you're not making them here?
Well, if you need to have your eardrums blown out by myself or Corey, you can go on over to tilty.housc. That has links to our profiles on the bad website, twitter.com, in case you need your eye holes blasted as well. We've got links to our Twitch platform and our podcast and everything over there. I guarantee it is a valid URL. Check it out. Heather, where can people find you when you are not making noises on this particular channel?
You can find me. I'm generally pretty quiet, but sometimes I do make noise over at twitch.tv/lunarjade. You can also find me on Twitter, also at lunarjade. Have you finished Judgment?
No, we are just about done Judgment. It's, I think we got one more left. We did the big old courtroom scene. Then we went to the hospital and someone blew up the bridge. So now we have to now we have to go into the basement, beat up some people, and then there might be a court scene after that. I'm not sure.
It's so hard to tell if you're near the end of a game like that, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Like I've been saying for weeks now, we're getting into endgame, and then we're not.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else we're supposed to do?
No, we are, other than end the show at some point. I think we're out of checklists.
All right, cool. Well, this has been Rhythm Cafe. We run currently on the Loading Ready Run Twitch channel from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mm-hmm. Pacific Daylight Time. Whatever the Pacific time.
Yeah.
This has been Ian. I've been Heather. You go take care of yourselves. We're gonna jam or get jam, or maybe you can get jam. Let's just jam it out.
Yeah. Boil that fruit.
Yeah, boil that
Boil
fruit.
that fruit every.